Hello, I am Riddhi Darji. I am currently studying in Information Communication and Technology, second semester in Marwadi University. My subject is Digital Electronics and my project is Dice with 7 segment display. This video is guided by Mr. Chandrasi Parmar, HOD of ICT Department and Professor Mehul Kantaria, Assistant Professor at Marwadi University. So this is my circuit diagram, 7 segment display dice circuit. I have to use in three main components. This is the IC NE555, IC2 CD4026 and third is 7 segment display. And you can see the other components like resistor, capacitor, battery, diodes, etc. So the first of all IC NE555, you can see the image here. IC 555, the first pin is ground, second pin is trigger, third pin is output, fourth pin is reset, and fifth pin is control voltage, sixth pin is threshold, seventh pin name is discharge, and eighth pin name is power supply. So IC NE 555, it operates from a wide range of the power ranging from 5 volt to 8 volt supply voltage. The sourcing of 200 milliampere of load current, and then the output of 555 timer can driver as a transistor logic TTL due to its high current output. 555 timer working. The 555 generally operates in three modes: stable, monostable and bistable. I have to use in stable mode in my project. Stable mode, this means there will be no stable level at the output, so the output will be swinging between high and low. This character to unstable output is used as a clock or square wave output for many applications. Second IC I will use in project, which is IC 4026. Where to use CD4026 IC? The IC CD4026 is an IC which can perform the function of both a counter as well as a 7 segment driver. One signal IC can be used to count from 0 to 9 directly on a common cathode type 7 segment display. The count can be increased by simply giving a high clock pulse. Also, more than one digit can be created by cascading more than one CD4026 IC. So if you have a 7 segment display on which you have two display numbers that are the being counted based on the some condition, then this IC will be perfect choice. You can see the image, the IC 4026. First pin is clock, second is disable clock, third is enable display, fourth pin is enable out, fifth pin is output, and 6 7 F and G, 8th is 0 volt, ninth is D, 10th is A, E, B, C up to 13, and 14 is node to output, and 15 number pin is reset pin, and 16 is VCC pin. We can apply the voltage plus 3 to 15 volt. And pin number 6, 7, 10, 11, 12 and 13, we can join with the 7 segment display with ABCDEFG. How to use a CD4026 IC? The IC can work from 3 volt to 15 volt, but normally powered with plus 5 to the VCC pin in the ground pins connected to the ground. We have 7 output pins naming from out A to out G, which is directly connected to the 7 segment display. The clock inhibit pin, which is pin number 2 in IC4026, has to be held low so the clock signals can be sent the IC. Also the enable input pin number 3, which is pin number 3 in the CD4026, should be made a high plus 5 voltage so the output pins out A to G can be made active. The reset pin, pin number is 15, to use the reset count back to 0 when made high. Then the last I have to use in project 7 segment display. When the power is given to the all segments, then the number 8 will be displayed. If you have disconnected the power from segment G, that means 7th number pin, then that will result number 0. The circuit is the 7 segment display is designed in such a way that the voltage at different pins can be applied at the same time. In the same way, you can form the combination to display numerals from 0 to 9. Practically 7 segment displays are available with two structures. Both are the type of displays consist of pin number 10 pins. Uh, there are two types of 7 segment display. First is common cathode 7 segment display, and second one is the 7 common anode display. I have to use in common cathode in my project. I will show you later. 7 segment display image you can see in this slide. First pin is G, second is F, third is common, fourth is A, and last B. And lower side the first pin is E, D, third is common, C and C and dot. Now this is my 7 segment display circuit. There is the main three components: NE555 IC, second IC is 4026, and third is 7 segment display. NE555 is a stable mode. We have to check waveform occurs between the 2 points. This is this point and this point. This is connected to the third point of the NE555, which is output pin, and this is a ground. IC4026 is the display driver which helps to show the output of 7 segment display. 7 segment display, and I have to use common cathode 7 segment display, and then I have to use two push buttons. First push button is used for the random values, and the second push button is used for the reset value. Now I will explain the connection of the circuit. This push button is displayed the random values in 7 segment display. By pushing this button, we get the random values. We get the random values because the button is connected to with the 8th number of pin NE555, which is VCC pin, and a VCC I give here, and the third number pin is to connected to IC4026 with first pin, which is clock pin, and the 4026 the pin A B C D E F G, which is connected to with 7 segment display, and we get output. And this button is to display 0 value in the 7 segment display. By pushing this button we get the 0 because this is connected with the pin number 15. You can see here pin number 15, which is a reset pin. So we get the 0. And now I will show the working of the circuit. I will connect to the battery. Sorry. Yes, you can see the value. This is the reset. This is the button I will press, and this is the reset button I will press. So okay, you can see the output. The problem faced by me during making this circuit was getting sine waves instead of square wave. Then I reconnect this circuit, this part, only this part. I was having mistake in the connection of the IC NE555 in this part. The circuit will not work properly until and unless we'll get the square wave at the 2 points. Then I reconnect the circuit and I will get the output properly. And the second problem faced by me was about the reset push button. I will connect push button in the series instead of parallel. Due to small connection problem, I faced big difficulty in the working of this circuit. And after that, the third problem faced by me was about the random value push button. The problem was that the instead of getting random values at the push of the button, I was getting zero value at the every push of the button. Then uh, finally the circuit was working. You can see the output. I press this button, those we get the random number. I press this button, reset button, we get the 0. So my project is working. Thank you to our HOD CD Parmar and Mr. Mehul Kantaria for the given our good opportunity